What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces Sun sign friends. If you're born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces Sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing a spread that I created, and it's called the Financial Abundance Spread. And this reading is going to tell us what your relationship with money is like, what blockages you may have towards money, what steps you can take to improve your relationship with money, and what the outcome will be if you take those steps. So basically, this reading is going to tell us what your relationship to money is like and how you can improve it. Before we get too far into it, I would just like to say that this is a general reading for a large group of people, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. I encourage you to take what works for you and leave the rest. If you do want a personal reading with me where I tap into your specific energy, then you can book a reading with me through my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below, so I'd appreciate it if you go check that out. Alright, today we're going to be using the Llewellyn Tarot. This is a lovely watercolor deck. I really like it a lot. I think you will too. And I also brought some citrine crystals with me, just to keep those good money vibes present. Okay, so let's get into it, Pisces friends. The first card I'm going to look at is this one, and it represents your current relationship with money. And we've got the Queen of Wands. Give me a second here. I think what I'm getting here is that a lot of you, again, not going to pertain to everyone, but a lot of you have a relationship with money that's very action oriented, where you know that the more action you take, the more results you're going to get. But it's done in a way that's not obsessive about it, okay? It's not the King of Wands energy where that's the most important thing is to take those actions. It's more of the Queen, and it's more of a lighter energy, a softer energy where, you want to be doing things that are in alignment with the highest good. I think you want to earn money in a way that doesn't cause a lot of stress. I mean, we all want to, but not all of us do, okay? But yeah, but the feeling I'm getting here is very Queen of Wands-ish, so very action-oriented, where, and I said this in a past reading, I think it was Aquarius, where, there's positives and negatives to everything. The Queen of Wands is someone who will do what's necessary, will get things done, but at the same time, it's not all about action. Attracting abundance isn't just about action. That's just one aspect of it. It's also about attracting money to you vibrationally on an energetic level. And it's not all about action. Yes, we've been programmed in society to believe that the more actions you take, the more money you'll make. But that's not necessarily true. Visualization and doing energy work where you attract abundance to you is just as important as actually doing the work to bring that to you. So we'll get into these cards and see what they have to say. So let's go to this next card. This card represents blockages that you may have to money. Ooh, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, so the Knight of Pentacles is someone who puts action into, acquiring money. The Pentacles representing money in this case, especially. The feeling I'm getting is you have this idea that you gotta work to get money, that you gotta do stuff to get money. And I just described the negative side of the Queen of Wands is that, not the negative side, but there's more to it than that. There's far more to it than that. And just working hard isn't the only way to make money. You can, but it's not going to produce the results that you want. I used this example earlier as well, is that a banker spends a lot of time on a golf course or on their yacht collecting checks, while a factory worker spends a lot of time in a factory for an hourly wage. So yes, the factory worker's working hard, but is the factory worker going to make millions of dollars like a banker would? the banker is working smarter, not harder. Let's put it that way. So you don't have to work so hard to make money. I think we all have this belief, and it's been programmed into us for a reason, to make us good worker bees, to make us kind of slaves to the system of the economic system. But we've been programmed to believe that we got to work hard in order to make money. That's not true. We have to work, but we don't have to work hard. We don't have to kill ourselves. We don't have to sacrifice anything to make money. Money can just come to us, but we have to do things on an energetic level. We have to believe it's possible. We have to visualize it happening. We can't just sit back and wait for it. And we do also have to put in work. So work is kind of important, okay, but it's not the only way to make money. So what I'm trying to get at is I think there's a blockage here, and I think the blockage is the belief or the idea or the knowledge or the wisdom that you have concerning how money is made. It's made in more ways than one. Okay, so let's take a look at this card, which represents steps you can take to improve your relationship with money. And we've got the Emperor. And the Emperor, to me, is saying at this time that you need to take a look at what you're doing. And you need to look at it in a very well-rounded sort of way. Okay, so if we observe the way you make money, we can also observe your strengths and weaknesses and look at it from a very analytical point of view. And I think that's what you need to do is look at the way you make money. Are you doing it in a well-rounded way? Do you have this belief that you have to work hard and sacrifice in order to make money? And you have to look at your life and the way you operate and what you believe and kind of maybe reevaluate. And I think that's a very important step is to look at what you're doing objectively, without the ego, without the pressure of society, and just see if there's some room for improvement. And absolutely there is. And I would suggest perhaps doing a meditation. You could do one of these guided meditations that helps you remove blockages, that helps you reprogram how you see money. Affirmations would be great. Tell yourself, I am already abundant, and just remove the energy of lack from your system. There's a lot of things you can do and a lot of steps you can take that are kind of very pragmatic. That's the kind of the word that's coming up here. Pragmatic approach to the way that you attract abundance. And just looking at what you do and seeing if you can fix anything. I know that sounds vague and it sounds kind of duh, but I think that's what you really need right now, Pisces friends, is to take an overall viewpoint and see how you can improve. All right, this last card here represents the future outcome if you can make the changes I suggested, and we've got the Eight of Wands. And this card is about movement. It's about things happening quickly. And I think what you're going to realize, or what you're going to see, is that small changes in the way that you manifest abundance are going to produce big results in a fast way. That's what this card is saying. Big results in a fast way. Things are going to change rapidly. It's just... If you've been doing the same thing over and over and over for years and years and years and have been experiencing limited results, why do you keep doing it? And that's a question that we all need to ask ourselves. Why do we keep doing it? And what the spread is telling me is that a few small changes, if you can start to think more fourth dimensionally about money, I think you're going to see huge results quickly. Because you're just making a small little change, but it's a huge. It will have a huge impact on your finances and the way that you see abundance. So now that we've seen these cards as a whole, I think a lot of you are in the same position, and it's very funny. This is the last reading I've done of the zodiac readings, of these 12 readings, and now that I've seen them all, almost all of them have kind of a theme to them. It's like society has programmed something into us that's not true, and it's about breaking away from that programming. And I think that's what you have to do, Pisces friends, is break away from the programming. Break away from the idea that hard work pays off and you got to be tired at the end of the day to receive your paycheck. That's ridiculous. The only people who want that information to be spread are the employers. They want you to break your back for a low wage. They don't want you to attract abundance to you, because then you won't show up to work at your factory job or whatever. That's just an example. So it's about reprogramming. It's about analyzing, and I think that what you're going to have to do is really take an objective, no ego look at your life and the abundance in your life, and see how you can make those changes. And definitely thinking fourth dimensionally, I think is going to help you tremendously, Pisces friends. And the result of all this is going to be a lot of change. Change is going to happen quickly. Things are going to happen fast, and it's gonna snowball almost, is the feeling I'm getting. So that is the reading for my Pisces friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, but especially the sharing. I would really appreciate it if you guys could share these videos. The way I see it is that the more people who watch these, the more healing that we can send out into the world. So if you could share this with friends or family or social media, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it, and I think those who you share it with would appreciate it as well. All right, Pisces friends, make a few changes, look at your life objectively, and I think you're going to see some areas for improvement. I want to wish you love and light. I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Happy taroting. Peace.